how to not take things too personally. First of all, to understand how to not take things personally, you must first understand that not everything that people say or do is a reflection of you. Stop trying to turn everything around and make it all about you. Haven't you sat and asked yourself for a second, what if it's something to do with them? What if they're just projecting their own insecurities, their own frustrations, their own angers, their own problems, and they're just projecting it on you? And you, poor little you over here, you're sitting and thinking that, oh, it's something to do with you, it's because you're like that, it's because of how you are, you made them act this way, or it's because of you, or no. Most of the case, trust me, it has nothing to do with you. It is just them. It's literally just who they are. Just literally simply don't take it too personally. Not everyone, you have to understand, not everyone thinks like you, okay? Not everyone thinks, feels like you. You cannot expect for another person to understand your mindset. You can't expect another person to think like you, to act like you. If you think that way, that doesn't mean that they think the same way. Understand this first thing. Hey guys, I'm Juliana K. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome. Nowadays, so many people, all I hear is, oh my god, it's because of me. They acted like that. They did like that. Don't take things too personally. How other people think and feel about you, it is none of your business, first of all, right? Number one, it is none of your business. The only opinion that you should take in consideration is from yourself. That's it. Not from anything, not from anyone. Because you know yourself better. You are the only person, right? You are the only person that knows yourself best. You cannot let other people define who you are. You cannot let people say that, oh, if she's like this, you have to take that and make it into your reality. This is why it's very important. You have to know yourself first of all. Because if you do not know yourself, you do not know who you are, it is very easily for you to allow other people to define who you are. It is very easy to allow people to discriminate you and for you to literally believe what they say about you. Because if you don't know who you are, that's logic. It's like you have a sentence and it's over here, I am, and there's a gap over here. If you do not fill that gap, these people will fill it for you. Because that gap at some point has to fill it, right? It has to be filled in. If you don't think that, oh, I am beautiful and other people call you ugly and that is blank over there, you did not put beautiful, right? You did not know who you are. You did not know that you're so freaking gorgeous and beautiful, right? You did not know that. You don't believe that. And you left it there blank. And guess what? Other people came and said you're ugly and you took that definition and put it into that sentence. And then it became your whole reality. This is why it's very important. Know who you are. When you know who you are, oh my God, I swear to God, you will not take anything personally. Like if someone comes and say you're ugly, you're dumb, you're like, okay, that's your opinion. But that doesn't mean that it's true. That doesn't mean that it's true. It's not true. It is just your opinion. It's not even a fact. It's literally your opinion. It's not true. Right? See? It's so easy. Sometimes people project their own pain, insecurities, stress, opinion onto others. Learning not to take things too personally not only protects your confidence, but it protects your peace and your energy as well. Not every comment deserves a reaction, and not every opinion deserves a place in your mind. Just simply listen, learn if there's something useful, and the rest, just let it go. You could open the door and invite them out. You do not have to invite them in. Remember, they're just guests. You can kick them out whenever you want. It's your house. It's your life. It's your damn life. You can decide what you want to do with it. You can decide who you can allow in your life, and you can especially decide who you want out, who you don't want in your life, who you want to kick out of your life. Simple. Listen, I know this may kind of sting your ego a little bit, but hear me out. Okay, hear me out. Sometimes other people's opinions can help you. This is why when I said learn if it's useful. So for example, if there are certain comments that you know deep inside of you, it's true, and you know you need to work on this, like on these areas of yourself, right? Then take it as a compliment. Literally, take it as a helping tool. Their comments can literally upgrade you. Because Sometimes, right, we're not perfect, okay? No one is perfect. We're imperfect human beings. Every day, we're just trying to live on this planet and we're trying to become the best version of ourselves, right? We're trying to evolve, to grow, to learn, become the best version of ourselves. That's the goal in life. That's the point. To wake up and to become better than the person that you were yesterday. Not to compare yourself to anyone. Just 1% better. You have to get 1% better every day, right? And sometimes other people's criticism and hate can actually help you to grow and evolve and level up. Take, for example, bullying. Tell me one person that you've seen that has been bullied and did not level up. It's impossible. Everyone that has been bullied, right? And they were called ugly, dumb, all that stuff. Guess what? They ended up the most successful, gorgeous human beings to ever exist on the planet. Why? Because they took that bullying, they took these criticisms, and they looked at themselves in the mirror and they're like, okay, this is the reality right now. I want to change it. And they changed it. They flipped the script. They took that, learned from it, and evolved, became much better, became opposite, became 10 times better. The more you value yourself, the less validation you'll need from everyone else. This is why when I say know yourself, when you know yourself, you value yourself. When you value yourself, you don't need validation from other people. And when you don't need validation from other people, guess what? You become the most powerful, strongest person to ever exist on this planet. Your mind is concrete, it's steel. No one can easily crack it up, right? No one can easily trigger you. No one can easily do what they want with you. Because when you value yourself, right, you know your worth, you know who you are, what you deserve, right? You have high standards, you are smart, you're educated, you're beautiful. You know yourself and you know your value. You know you know that you are the table. Not what you bring to the table, honey. You are the whole damn table with breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert, and even snacks. You are the whole damn snack, honey. So when you know that, right, you value yourself. Gold, right? It's so precious. You know it's valuable. You want to protect, value it, right? So this is how it is with yourself. You are a precious diamond. So a diamond must be valued. A diamond must be taken care of, cared for. So when you know your value, trust me, like when you know yourself, you don't need anyone. And I'm telling you this 100%. You don't need validation from anything, from anyone. You don't need it. The moment you start living off life without validation from other people, trust me, you become the most strongest person ever. Because in the end of the day, you will always be there for yourself. So as long as you're always there for yourself and you validate yourself and you love yourself, value yourself, then that's all that matters. But the minute you depend your life, your motivation, your confidence on other people, that's the minute where, oh my God, your whole life ends. The moment you need validation from other people, trust me, it will be hard for you to survive in this world. This world, okay, this world will eat you all up in 1 second. In one bite, they will eat you all up. Because the minute where you no longer receive validation from other people, what will you do? No, seriously, tell me, what will you do when you no longer receive validation from other people? When they no longer say, oh, you're beautiful, oh, you're actually smart, oh, you're like this. When they no longer give you that validation, what will you do? You will sit there in the corner and cry and stop? No. You know what you're gonna do? You're gonna get the hell up, get your ass out of that freaking bed, look at yourself in the mirror, right? Chin up, because you have a crown on your head. And when you have a crown on your head, you cannot look down. You cannot tilt. The crown's gonna fall, honey. You need your chin up and remind yourself of who you are. Give that love to yourself, the love that you are expecting from other people, the validation that you need from other people. Give that for yourself first. Give it to yourself. You don't need it from other people. You only need it from yourself. And it may sound very narcissistic or egoistic, but why? Why does it sound so egoistic if you love yourself? Okay, so you're telling me it's okay for you to love other people and to allow yourself to get hurt? It's okay for you to put them first and not yourself? Why? Why? Aren't you an important person in your life? Aren't you the most important person in your life? You're the one that gets yourself out of bed, gets things done. You're the one that in the end of the day, if this here does not change, like if you do not change it, nothing will change around you. Don't expect someone to come and save you, someone to come and validate you, someone to constantly be there for you. No one is gonna constantly be there for you nonstop. People have their own problems in life. People have their own things to think about. No one has time for you. It may sound sad, but you just have to get up and live. You just have to get up and be mature. You just have to wake up into reality. This is life. Face reality, face life. It's something normal. It's not something bad or sad. Trust me, people get tired. Let's say, for example, your friend is a very insecure person. Like, she constantly needs validation. She's gonna tell you, oh, I'm so ugly, oh, I'm so dumb, and you constantly have to tell her, no, you're actually so pretty, so smart, so gorgeous, blah, 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 repeat. At some point, you'll get tired. Trust me, at some point, you'll get tired, and you're like, you know what, I don't want to hang out with this person anymore. And the minute she's going to say, I'm ugly for like the last time, and you're gonna, like, after you've repeated 10 billion times that you're not ugly, you're actually pretty, at some point, you're gonna hit your limit and you're gonna be like, you know what, you're ugly. Yes, you are. Because you keep on saying that to yourself. If you keep on affirming that, that means you want that. If you want that, then that's it. That's what you will have. You will get what you want. So this is why, change your vision. Stop putting your validation and depending your life on other people, depending your worth, your value on other people. No one on this planet, and I mean no one on this planet, will value you and love you and appreciate you as much as yourself. You are the only person that will value you and love you and appreciate you and treat you like you're worth. And if you find a partner and good group of friends that treat you like you're worth, value you, then that's perfect. Remember, that's extra. Listen, receiving compliments from other people is very beautiful, is very nice. I'm not against that. I personally love compliments and I constantly receive them. Oh, you're such a pretty girl. You're so smart. I love what you do. All that. Yes. But do I depend on that? No. Do I put my life on the line for them? No. Do I depend on their validation? Do I need it? No. It's something extra. You need to know the difference between need and something that's extra, that adds on top. It's like the cherry on top. Need, you only need validation from yourself, and you can accept and receive extra, additionally, compliments from other people. See the difference? Need and extra, need and additional. That is additional. Need is the base, which is you. You are the base. So if the base is constantly there, you're safe, you're fine. It's strong, it's steel, you're protected. But if it's something additional is something what? It comes or it goes. It adds up or it doesn't add up. It doesn't matter how much it adds up. It either adds up a lot or a little bit less. If you depend on that, your whole life ends. Because that, it's not something that's sure. You're not sure that it will constantly be there all your life. You're not sure what guarantee do you have that it's constantly gonna come and flow and constantly gonna be there and it's gonna be consistent. What guarantee do you have? See? So the only guarantee you have is yourself. You know that, dude, I'm there for myself. No matter what, I will constantly love myself, give myself the world, give myself whatever compliments I need. I'm gonna give that for myself. So that, if you have that, then you're good, you're safe, you're protected. But if you depend on others, it's something that is not sure. And something that's not sure is not something that's safe. Something that's not safe is not gonna last long. So when you depend on that, comes and goes, like, for example, if it doesn't come, oh my God, your whole world ends. No one called me beautiful today, no one called me that, that's it, your whole world ends. But when you no longer have that, and you come yourself, and you look at yourself in the mirror, right? And you look at your damn pictures, you look at your beautiful videos, you're like, damn, I am gorgeous as hell. I am sexy. I am all that. I'm that table. I'm the snack, the breakfast, the lunch, and the dinner. See? That's when you will not let yourself go. That's when you are still there. You're present. See, the difference is very important. And most importantly, always remember this one thing. Your worth does not change, never changes because of someone's moods, words, or opinions. I'm going to repeat this again. Your worth should never ever change because of someone else's words, opinions, or mood. If they wake up one day and they're like, you know what, you're ugly, that does not change your worth. That does not change the fact that you're actually not pretty. You are damn gorgeous. Don't let other people create your reality. It is your job to do that. Don't take things too personally. Don't. And thanks God, for the love of God, us human beings, you have such a powerful power in you. You own such a strong power, which is what? Which is you have the power to make the decision whether you want to accept something or not. So if someone comes and says you something negative, you now, from that moment, whatever happens after, it is entirely your fault, not their fault. Because they can come, right? Exterior can come, they can project themselves on you. That is their responsibility, yes. Whatever comes out of them, it is their responsibility, their opinions, their projections, right? They're projecting on you, all that. That's their responsibility, yes. I'm not talking about that. But what you choose to do after that, that is entirely your opinion. That is entirely your fault. That is entirely your business. You can literally decide, like someone's coming insulting you, right? You're ugly, you're dumb, you're not smart, you're that, you're blah, blah, blah. Negative comments. You from that moment can literally simply sit and decide, do I want this person to ruin my day? Do I want to believe what this person says about me? If yes, believe. Let it ruin your day. Let it ruin your mood. But you can also at the same time decide, no, I don't want this person to ruin my day. I don't have the time or energy to give to this person, right? I don't want this person to affect me. Like literally. I don't believe what they say. And you choose no. And that's it. See how simple it is? Then you have peace. The whole day, you literally have peace. But when you say yes, and when you react, and I don't know what, you try to defend yourself, that's the moment you're giving out your energy. And that's the moment where you're slowly, right, they're sucking out of you until you are empty. You're left drained, and then you ask yourself, why do I feel like this? I feel like this because of them. No, it's because of you. You had the decision to let it affect you or not. You can literally, it's so easy. You can literally simply sit and choose. Do I want this to affect me or not? Simply say no from that moment. Resolve it. End it there. Resolve it. And then that's it. Once you resolve it at that moment right there, it ends. Period. There's nothing that can drain from there. There's no liquid dropping. No. That bottle, once the lid is closed, that's it. It's closed. There's no water that can come out of it. But if you don't close it properly, or you let some holes there, then the water, right, can still come out of that bottle and it can still affect you. And I'm not talking about bottles right now, that's just an example. But the idea is that if you do not end it there, it will consume you. It will consume you for the rest of the day or until how long it consumes you. So don't take things too personally. Remember, people are just projecting their own insecurities, their own troubles, problems on you. Don't say, oh, I made that person do that. No, that person is a grown freaking person. They know what they're doing. They know what decisions they're making. If they think that's best for them to react that way, to respond that way, then let them there. It does not have to affect you, and it does not, certainly not, have to define you and your worth. Period. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna end the video right here. I hope it was very helpful for you. I hope you learned something from it. I appreciate you guys for putting time aside from your day to watch this video. I wish you guys a lovely day, afternoon, or night. Wherever you are, always remember that you're beautiful, you're caring, you're kind. God loves you and wants the best for you. I love you guys so much, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. Goodbye.